And we're back. Oh, is that a snake? No, it's not a snake. Okay. We are back in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, playing through the Asgard story arc, seeing a treasure up here. We are currently in Ivaldi's sort of workshop. He is a mythological dwarf, of course, who... Get off that thing. He is a mythological dwarf, of course, who works for the gods. And I have asked him to build a wonderful cord, which in mythology is Gleipnir. A cord powerful enough to restrain Fenrir, the world-destroying thing. Ivaldi's, so yeah, familiar with that whole part of the thing. Aha! I knew I saw something over here. What do we have? Another one of what they do. I'm sure I'll find out. I'm sure I could also just do it, and that would answer my question. I like it. Who are you? Another dwarf? I'm just kind of exploring the workshop right now. That is not really the task at hand. If you're watching this on YouTube, please know that I streamed it to Twitch. Twitch.tv/TripleHoundDad. If you want to start following me over there to see that stuff as it goes live originally. But understand if you're watching this on YouTube, that's why the quality is a little bit grainy and pixelated, because my Twitch stream is behind it all. I feel like there's probably more to this place in terms of treasure or something. However, I've got work to do. Whistle while you work there, Ivaldi. Good to be, dude. Happy fella. Alright, stand up. So let's take a look at that work we have to do. First, let's turn off the little check mark here. I'm the sort of person who really hates it when I've got like the little red check next to your email that says you have email to read, etc. So I'm always going in here and turning the check marks off where it says I have things. I would like this to continue to become a better weapon. I'm going to keep upgrading that so I can do more damage with it with each fell swoop. Here we are in Asgard, just as a table setter. A couple of fast travel points. And here is our next location on the map to get to. The Big Finish. To catch you up really quickly, we had an attack here in Asgard by frost giants. And we were so shook up by the frost giant attack that we decided to enlist this help of this quote-unquote builder with a capital B, that's his only name. This builder who has promised to build us a giant force field around the entirety of Asgard. But in exchange for this great force field, he wants to marry Freya. And Freya does not want to marry this dude. So we came up with sort of a trick, I guess you could say, where we tell the builder he's got 9 hours or something to build. I think it was 9 hours. We tell the builder he's got 9 hours to build this, force field tower, this tower that sort of emits the force field. And if he can't do that, then the deal is off, and we, amongst ourselves, discussed just sort of finishing the build without him and not giving him Freya. Freya just came down at the end of the last episode of this playthrough stream saying, he's pretty close to finishing the tower, and he's got time left, and if he finishes the tower in 9 hours, technically I've got to be his wife, and I'm not happy about that at all. So we promised her we would go take a look at the tower and tell the builder, I guess, that the deal is off. Worth noting, the builder, excuse me, is really creepy in the sense that he kind of appeared out of nowhere. He came through the opening in the gate that all of the storming frost giants came through as well, so that's a little bit suspicious. He claims he had nothing to do with them. He also was seen snooping around Ivaldi's forge workshop, asking about our weaknesses. My weakness, the sort of Aesir weaknesses. So the fact that he's sort of exploring weaknesses in us while he's working to build this tower are just a little bit creepy and suspicious. And I don't like to throw him. Now, is suspiciously as well. Of Erder there, and he needed to sort of special water there needed. Project, a tiny baby wolf, which is cute, but wolf nonetheless. And Loki was weirdly protective of this wolf. The wolf turned into a giant world-destroying thing, and on us that was actually that gets you very quickly out of the Days of Our Lives version of things here. And I think that thing there is the tower in question, and if he built that friggin' thing in less than 9 hours already, that's pretty impressive. I'm gonna climb over to it. That's my next objective, is to get over to that tower. Going down there, lady. Just for, like, very oddly in general, I am in Asgard, and I am Odin. I'm Eivor in the Assassin's Creed on Earth, so to speak, but in this place in the game, I have taken a magical potion back on Earth, and I don't know, I'm on like a weird vision quest in which I get to live the life of Odin in Asgard. The whole Assassin's Creed franchise involves people in contemporary times zapping into the consciousness of their ancestors through usually modern technology called the Animus. So if this is one of your first times watching or playing or paying any attention to an Assassin's Creed game, that's the broad concept behind basically all of those games. Is quite understand these things. Anyways, that's the broad sort of context behind all of the Assassin's Creed games. You're someone in the modern times, and you strap yourself into this like virtual reality, dentist chair thing, and by doing so, you zap yourself into the consciousness of one of your historical ancestors. And inevitably, one of your historical ancestors is a member of the ancient order of assassins, or the Brotherhood, I'm sorry. The order is typically the words given to their enemies. So you're one of the assassins, and you go throughout history in some historical time period. And in this case, you are a Viking. Or you are Layla Hassan in the modern times, and you transport your consciousness back into that of Eivor, a Viking lady. So that's what we're doing here, and now, just as like an Inception level event, you as Eivor have transported your consciousness using a special hallucinogenic potion into the body of... what is that thing? Into the body of Odin in this place. So just one consciousness back into another consciousness, back into another consciousness. What I don't know is whether or not Layla Hassan's consciousness is playing through Odin indirectly here. How do you get to that dude in there? Maybe not important, but there's like a guy in there. I can use my Odin's sight, this thing. I can see stuff of interest, and I can see that there's a guy in there, and I can see that there's a treasure. That gold circle means there's a treasure somewhere in there. But I don't know how to get to it. I'm not sure I care that much. I've sort of promised I wouldn't do a lot of side quests here. I would restrict my playthrough of this game to the main storylines. And on Earth, the main storyline involves building up a network of allies in England for my raiding Norse forces.
Like what you see, quite the tower.
It is quite the tower. I gotta give this guy credit. He's done a really great job basically working by himself to move these stones that must be thousands of tons to create this massive tower. I will grant him. That is pretty incredible. Nice work, dude. I'm gonna take a look at it from the bird's perspective. So there was a lot of exposition so far in this episode, but if you have never watched any Assassin's Creed ever, if you have never played any Assassin's Creed ever, this is a good episode to start with, midstream. Run to the hills. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Julio. Alright, let's talk to this dude. Set him straight and be like, hey, look, man. The queen is not for sale. Whoa, what's this? Stuff. Stuff? Come up. Alright, dude, let's do this.
But it has
have a hard talk.
Now then, where's my queen?
Do I have to tell him?
You're finished?
Do I have to, like, pick?
The tower is functional.
One rune remains, which I shall inscribe after I am wet.
That's fair. I mean, we did make a deal with this dude, in fairness.
Who helped you complete the work, Builder? You could not have managed so quickly on your own.
Our agreement said nothing about outside help. Now, where is Freya? I'm tired of waiting.
Outside help. Interesting choice of words.
Hail, Harvey! Hail, Builder! We bring you your bride!
Freya, my beloved. Why does she leer so wickedly?
Because she's probably Loki. I don't know.
She starved, Builder. Hungry for you. Eager to consume you like a moist and dainty morsel.
Splendid. She'll be pleased to know I have an appetite to match her own. Our union will be a feast of the senses.
Enough chatter.
This is getting a little
We
bit
have
gross.
upheld our end of the bargain. Will you finish your work?
I'm sorry, but I've never seen such wild eyes. Why does she look so feral?
Dude, like, drop it.
Asleep or awake, her eyes swim with naught but the image of you. She's blind to all else.
Blinded by love or disgust? I do not grasp your meaning.
Quit stalling and kiss her, Dungmeat! Consummate your betrothal!
Yes, a kiss. A brief taste to whet my appetite.
Alright, discuss.
Delicious.
Yuck. Alright.
Your lips are dew pillows on a bed of rain rose petals.
And yours are cold and rough as unpolished stone.
What trickery is this?
Is something wrong?
Her voice! It's hideous!
I have been told it
What
has
does
a
that mean?
seductive quality. By a wolf.
Treachery! Bring me the real Freya, or my offer is withdrawn.
I'll bring myself, if you don't mind.
Well then.
Freya, you don't need
You have
to...
next to nothing, Aesir. Only this useless monument to your ineptitude. You've been a good boy, Thor. Don't gamble your winnings. And you, Havi. You tried to avoid responsibility by not making a choice, but that was a choice in itself, and look where it has brought us.
I've always tried to sort of like soften the blow and talk to her. This would be sort of more standing up for myself a little bit more, which is not something I've done in the role of Odin, despite the fact that Odin is supremely confident in all sort of mythological tellings. This is kind of like the, well, you don't know that, lady. I really don't know which one to go with here. Does it matter? I'll be nice to her.
We have taken you for granted. It's true. That ends now.
Has this sad spectacle been for my sake alone? I've seen better drama on the festering carcass of a dead pig.
Finish your work.
Dude, shut
or
up.
suffer.
No Freya, no shield.
I still don't quite understand why we're so wound up about
To
this.
Helheim with him, Harvey. I know where he keeps his enchanted paint.
Show me.
We have fought off the frost giants for like centuries or something, and now all of a sudden we can't bear to
Thor,
live without a force
Tyr.
field.
Watch our guests closely. Freya, I hope we'll have words when this is done. Why do you still wear Freya's form?
A reminder of who's at stake.
Change back. This is disturbing. Where do we go now?
This is
I
disturbing.
don't know. I didn't say I was watching him every moment.
So, you don't know where he kept his eyes?
They must be nearby. He never left this area. Mostly never.
South Tower, so that way. I still wonder if that guy underground over there is causing me great concern. Here's Loki. That's how Loki looks. In this version of it, he's not the guy from the Thor movie or from God of War if you're into gaming.
What do you see, Sunan?
Okay, it's telling us to go here. Let's see. A lot of times you get a little bit closer to one of these gold locations and it disappears just like it did there. That's when you send up the bird. Bird with a bird. And then you look around. In this case, didn't help me at all. What is this? What is that? I have it? What is it? It's not giving me any indication that I can interact with it. Okay. Never mind. What is this? Is it underground? Is it
Footprints.
another one of the damn...
Large footprints.
Excuse me. Can you follow these large footprints? This big, by any chance?
We have found the worm's lair.
Shapeshifters.
More deception. The Builder will suffer for this.
That was... I have no idea what's happening right now. Like
Where
this,
there
I
are
don't...
cards, there are goods. There's a door for the real.
It's very interesting.
Hall, we need to talk.
Yeah, Loki, we need to talk. So, that was just a frenetic explosion of stuff.
Nothing here.
That was important for me to see. Loki, Loki, Loki.
I should be cautious around here. Useless.
Okay. No. Fine.
What is it, Harvey?
Loki? Did you know this builder before we met him at Heimdall's tower?
Did I know him? As in friends? Or know of him?
Did you
You know what I'm
invite him
saying,
here?
you dank.
I did, yes. He rescued my son from Jotunheim, so I agreed to bring him here and help him find work. That's all.
Make this
Well, then why
right,
were you
Loki,
threatening him?
or the blood oath that binds me is forfeit for you and your son. Is that clear?
As a cloudless sky, High One.
Okay, so going back again, the builder came through the gate that the frost giants came through,
More deer.
Go ahead.
and at the time,
Your back.
That's cold comfort. A quiet crossing might be best.
Loki claimed
His blood!
I can't see anything. These guys keep turning into like animals or something.
Loki! Slay these shapeshifters!
What is happening out here? Can you be dead now? Okay. These guys are super annoying. I'm gonna do this whole kill them from a distance thing that I've had so much luck with. Oof. There we go. I finally nailed one of those things.
I hope so. Let's get the paint and go.
Even if we get the paint, do we even know like what to do with it? Definitely is not all of them, I have to say. Ooh. What do we have here? Oh, another one of those things that I don't know what to do with. Yeah, I definitely need to replenish my arrow supply.
I have the paint.
Then let us fade like shadows in the light.
Where are all the rest of these? Does it matter? Are these all the paint? Okay. So it's just that one. We just gotta bring one of these things, I guess. So the name of this particular little mission that we're on is The Big Finish. I don't know if I trust
It appears
that
we've
this is actually
underestimated
the
him.
last thing we
On
need to
your
do.
advice, find some way to hinder his efforts, or I will offer you as his price.
I live to serve, Raven Feeder.
Shut up, dude. I don't like this guy. Loki has been dishonest about this whole thing the whole time.
Our Harvey returns. Stay right there, Builder. We're not finished with you.
You survived my trap. How disappointing.
Invaders from Jotunheim. We slaughtered them all.
Booty's ballsack. Can I kill him now?
We do
Yep,
not need
go ahead.
this honor cheat. We will complete the tower ourselves.
My Hugr makes it work. I am bound to it through the magic of your realm.
You perverted our sacred waters. We have every reason to kill you.
Well reasoned. They should call you the god of hindsight, all-knowing after the fact.
I will finish the inscription. Builder, you stay with me. You others, go.
I don't know why he's sending everybody else away.
For protection.
No idea what that means. Okay. That was it?
You godless worm, slayer of my kin, oath breaker, spirit taker, I didn't build this tower to keep your enemies out. I built it to keep you in.
Oh wow, I didn't see that
You
coming.
could slay my people without punishment or prize? You and your slab-headed son?
Their lives were the price of their arrogance.
His head is exposed. How do I reach it?
Arrows? Whoa!
Damn it!
Ow!
Rest!
Whoa!
Almost.
This may take a couple of tries, ladies and gentlemen. It's tough. Ah, dang it. What are you doing? I can't, there's nothing I can do to dodge this. Alright, his head is down for a second anyways. Okay.
You shape the 9 worlds, but you do not control them.
Control them. I only wish to survive them.
Okay. I can't dodge those things. Better or for worse.
Your bones will
is
form
gonna
the
be close.
cornerstone of a new world ruled by Jotnar.
Your time has passed. There is no turning back the seasons.
If our doom is assured, I will ensure that you share it.
Yep. Okay. This is gonna be close, ladies and gents. Ooh, that was close.
Is the Jotun dead?
And his magic dies with him. Does that worry you, trickster?
What are you implying?
Were you behind
You were
this?
working with him, you dink.
dishonorable truth-tangler.
What do you
Truth
know
Tangler.
of honor, Freya? You've bedded more men than all the halls in Midgard.
You're a fine one to talk of sexual appetites. You fathered a wolf cub.
I'll not hear a lecture from the Lord of Petty Rules, who stiffens at the thought of laying down the law. And before you threaten to brandish your hammer, Thor, remember, without it, you'd be no better than a troll. Only twice as stupid.
Oh,
You, festering ballsack, swollen with the foulest drippings of Ymir's corpse. No oath is worth this abuse.
But you won't break it, Harvey. You cannot. All your efforts to evade destiny will only fling you further along its course. If you're not careful, you may be the author of your own destruction.
Leave him. He'll do little harm while his son remains captive.
A mouthful of iron would put a stop to his babbling.
What now, wise one? We have returned to the place from which we set out. Ragnarok is coming, and we are no safer.
There may be a solution in Jotunheim. Hugr magic, they call it. I'll travel there to see it for myself. Until I have the final binding, Loki's son must not leave that island. In time, it shall serve as a sanctuary for all wolves.
I will watch over him, as one of my own kin.
Then I leave the realm in your capable hands, my queen. If my own are empty when I return, I will accept destiny with both.
Use the gate to Jotunheim. Okay. So, I don't know if this
I feel
means
great.
we have, at least for the time being, finished the story arc here in Asgard. I don't know if that's what that means. But clearly our next, I don't know what you want to call it, our next sort of adventure takes us to Jotunheim, the land of the frost giants. Before I do anything like that, however, I am going to replenish my energy. My ammo is full. Now I need berries. I need some serious berries. The next location is all the way the hell over here, the Big Finish. The fate of the High One, the speedy buildup of Asgard's defenses breeds suspicious and desperation. I'm gonna get. I guess it doesn't matter how I get there. I've got a long way to go. 1,000 meters. But I desperately need some resources here to rebuild my health. Just like that. But I need a lot more than that. I need that plus. That gets me up to full health. Now I need to do that several more times to get my sort of shield rebuilt. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the long way. I apologize for this being a tedious part. I'm going to take the long way so that I can hopefully encounter some berries along the way. Although, no, get out of the, no, get out. Try to find berries. Once I get the berries and I get over to Jotunheim, what I'll probably do is end this stream and start a fresh one so that I can break these up into small episodes. I don't do any editing. I don't do any post-stream editing with any of these, which is why I do things like berries in here, anything. Oh, okay. Is there a McDonald's somewhere in this universe? Which is, the fact that I don't do any sort of post-stream editing is why you sort of get it warts and all when you see this on YouTube. And I know not a whole lot of people watch these. However, I will, that's why I also stop one stream and start another one to make separate episodes. I do have enough time probably with this to play through a couple of different missions, and it just seems like a succinct way to end this mission, to finish the big boss battle against the frost giant. Seems like a fitting kind of end to that storyline. We did the boss battle. We figured out who the builder was. After all, we sort of figured out his trickery. We connected him to Loki. We had some interesting cutscenes of dialogue. We sort of resolved that problem set. And as a result, we sort of move forward. And moving forward means going to Jotunheim. Going to Jotunheim seems like it should be a sort of fresh start. If I pack too much into one, it just gets unwieldy. Too much to talk about in the description below when I get to the point of posting these on YouTube. I know a 30-minute stream is not particularly useful to Twitch audiences, but not a lot of people over there either, so I'm kind of left without a whole lot of incentive to do things in response to audience wants and needs, because there is no audience. I do whatever the hell I want. Can you cross this? Yes, thank you. Any food at this table? There is a bunch of food at this table. Can I eat any of it? That's what I was looking for. What is this? Yeah. I'll keep the hunt for food and sort of replenished energy in this episode, simply because this is the tail end. People are not probably still watching at this point. Don't. Damn it. That fall damage in this game is such a pain. I mean, if I do go to Jotunheim, without replenishing my full shield and health and whatnot. Oh, here we go. Here's some stuff. Then I'll have to just do that when I get into Jotunheim. I assume there's going to be berries and stuff in Jotunheim. I know this is probably just my perception of things, but it feels like when I'm looking for berries to replenish my health or to replenish... What the hell is this? In particular, I guess. When I'm looking for berries to replenish my health or rebuild my power-ups or whatever, I cannot find them anywhere. When I have full health and don't need any berries, they are just everywhere. Berries? You want some berries? Here's a pot of porridge. This will help rejuvenate your health. I don't need it right now. As a matter of fact, I can't take it in reserve right now. I have a very limited amount that I can put in reserve. And as soon as I fill that up, I see berries as far as the eye can see. Let me get this straight. I should have been using the Rainbow Bridge the whole time, is really what I'm learning right now. Can I just climb up to it from here, or do I need to go up the stupid long way? I think I can climb up to it from here. I'm an idiot. Obviously, I need to use the Rainbow Bridge. That's literally how these dinks got in the first place, is across this bridge. For some nothing to use it to go over there. Wow. Okay. Someday we'll find them. The rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Why are there so many songs about frost giants? What's on the other side? It'd be awesome if there were some berries or something over here. Replenish. Oh, Heimdall's Tower. Yeah, man. Heimdall. Go Sox. Yeah. Oh, we're up to 1. 2 is my limit, so we're getting close. Close. More berries? Follow up. Find 3 or 4 berries. So, poplars over there. Is there a flag over there? What is this all about? Not really the direction I intended to be going, but again, I'm taking the long way because I'd like to get berries before I go into Jotunheim. Berries? 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 Oh, there's some berries. Alright. Oh, the door is open for business. I want these berries before I go there, though. Not quite up to 2 yet. Okay. I think that's enough for this episode. Like I said, I usually stop one stream and start another. So if you are interested in continuing on, and you are watching on Twitch, stay tuned, because I'll turn this stream off and I'll pop up a new stream almost instantly to continue the story into Jotunheim. But for now, we are going to... For now, we're going to cut this one off. And for our YouTube watchers, bid you good day and good luck. I will obviously post these over successive or multiple days. So if you are watching on YouTube, you will not immediately see the exciting next step of this Asgard/Jotunheim story. If you're watching on Twitch, you will fairly immediately see the next step in this adventure. Thanks for watching, everyone. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter as well, /TripleHound. And that's that. See you later, everyone.